So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll...
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready. Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on. That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said that. That lady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Look at the fuse on this.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand. Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical.
Listen, laddie, you do me a favor.
Just when I thought
Tara
my luck
had
had
action
changed.
combat.
Yeah, Tara was annoying to me.
Better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help.
You get
These
the fucking
blasted
fist
birds
to the
must have
face
got
of
away
me,
from my
Miles.
cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was funny late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended.
Oh.
You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
The void took away that.
Oh. Might as well. Yeah, I say that a lot of work too.
That's the spirit.
When I went to go over
You hand that to the stable master and no one
for the
else.
shift,
I
they're
know
like,
there
"Hey,
is
oh, are
something
you
for
sorting?"
it.
I was like,
If he
"Yeah,
gives
might
it
as
to
well."
you, pass it along
That's
to your
how I
master
answer
by
a lot
way
of
of
nice.
thanks. Be off with you then.
Off
Don't
with you
go
then.
taking any detours on the way.
I'll take whatever fucking detours I want. What a bird wants, what a bird needs, whatever makes it happy sets you free. Alright, deliver a package. Oh, okay.
Boss with you that before.
Oh, so sweet.
I need to work though. I've been off these last couple days.
Yeah,
Wow.
stop that.
Yeah. What being off? Tomorrow I'm definitely working. You'll get work all day, right?
Yeah, like normal.
Good.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
I see a shiny. No, fuck you very much. Really? I forgot I'm playing an RPG, not an actual action game.
You know what I was thinking the whole entire time today? This game has a lot of invisible walls. I can't wait until it comes out in PC and then a mod or
Let's make this quick.
because I'm going to
Oh wait, I forgot. Wait, hold on. I forgot what the attack buttons are.
everywhere.
Stay down.
Oh. Killer of bees got killed.
Stay down. Don't let them get away.
That's one of our branded.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong.
Good.
They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. Get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
I guess I'm not supposed to go back to him.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
You barely have to step.
Walker is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Very good to Eastpool, leave him in the pond.
How do?
How do you do? What's wrong?
I'll take later with room near 3 entry. Or are you muted?
Fare thee well.
Fare thee well. Take that off.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Come and have a look. Don't be shy.
Fresh.
Pardon me.
Fresh.
It was good, honest work building that aqueduct.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said he might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Very good to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. You...
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
It's over. Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down. Don't let them get away. That's enough. Give them all you've got, boy.
Yeah.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
Why, I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away. The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him will go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed.
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard.
I took the scenic route.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine. And he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. further to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, there! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient.
What the fuck?
Right.
That's what Sterling was talking about. How fucked up shit is.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now, they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey?
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Come and have a look! Don't be shy!
Fresh cuts, get fresh cuts in.
Would be the one quest you got?
What?
I thought you picked up a side quest.
Yeah, I delivered to the Chocobo guy.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
It's over.
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
It's over.
Don't let them get away. That's enough.
Oh, I did actually get a chance to actually much better gear. I got a better sword and actually was able to reinforce it.
Oh, nice.
So I actually was able to use that mechanic I ignored for approximately 50 hours.
Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. It's over.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder?
Let's go and see.
That's enough. Stay down. Mistakes. Keep your distance, boy. Stay down.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I never want to die. Please, Father. Help me for the pain. Thank you. The night, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
We all die alone, my child.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
So are they the only ones getting affected by it, or is everyone affected by it?
All of them. As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that. But we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
This just seems like needless suffering. They should just off all these fuckers when they start.
Oh my lord.
What? They just make them lay in pain for who knows how long.
They're trying to give him like a peaceful death.
Yeah, exactly.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine
A
you so
peaceful
kindly
death, to me, would not be laying around for months and years waiting to
Their
be taken
final
over.
moments may be moments of peace.
Hunter S. Thompson.
Hmm?
He was Hunter S. Thompson. You were
When next you see Martha, pray tell her that two more have succumbed.
He didn't want to, have his body fail him, so he took a shotgun.
Sounds about right.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes.
What? What's wrong?
It was good, honest work.
This is over. Do you want to watch
the aqueduct?
Do you want to watch the episode?
We had
No, let's see how it goes.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
Exactly.
And
On the
all because they were
battlefield.
born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it I have. Use the profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Yay, I finished another gym.
So many.
And know that you will always be welcome
Here.
here.
I just got one of those like an hour or 2 ago, and they're still giving them to you. This is that late in the game.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
That's whatever. I don't really... I'm not streaming. How many times I gotta tell you this?
A bear's thought.
Oh yeah, junk item. I still think that's one of the most annoying things ever made. Hey, how did you get here so fast?
Sid.
He must have had an obelisk and fast travel.
Ah,
Oh, yeah, he is.
Not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
No.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts.
Yeah, he's suffering from
Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
See, he plays early parts of the game.
See, he had a crystal.
Yeah.
Everyone else is using their fingers.
Yeah.
He's saving his energy. Doesn't need to die going out smoking.
Yeah, because the smoking is really good.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Well, he's dying anyways, right? That's what the theory behind all that stuff always is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to live long enough for the cancer to set in.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Fid.
He's been drinking.
Wow. What?
I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her.
And then you killed her. Poor Benedicta.
For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
It's funny, a lot of the comments, like when Annabelle comes up, because I guess she's like an attractive woman, is like, I can fix her.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
Are those badges right there on his shoulder?
Say this.
No, never mind. This is armor. I was looking. I only looked at one side. I wasn't looking at both.
It'd be cool if they showed up there. Just have like all these badges on it.
You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been.
A monster.
Except that,
I'm sure there's gonna be
and you
tons
may
of
yet
badges
escape your
about
fate.
that. But you're thinking,
My fate.
What'd you say?
What?
Before I started talking about me.
What's gonna be mean for you to come?
Look, lad,
The badge thing.
Uh-oh.
Because everyone,
and I don't see you getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
Jill. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Tra-la-la-la-la.
Holy on. A new cluster there when I ride. Just a couple of them. That's 3 of them.
I have to find it. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You
What?
look like you're in a hurry. Where are you
From
going?
what knowledge? I went to go
far,
visit
I
the
hope.
Abbey and came back.
But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here,
I feel like his
if you've the time
lip
and the
syncing's
inclination,
off.
I could do with a hand.
Yeah, I bet.
Will you help me find him?
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris.
Chuck
we need
Norris.
to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All
Who the
right,
fuck is
Ronald.
you?
We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease.
Fuck Ronald,
said they
man.
saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What do you mean about being played false, I wonder?
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say. The ladders, right over there.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you. Never heard of crabs eating crystal. That should be interesting.
Keep your distance, boy. Stay down. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. That's enough. Don't let them get away.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Much to Eastpool's mending.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
I mean, you can feel the 15 in this game too.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
And my catch would have made for poor.
Nor does anyone else in the world.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise.
In hiding,
No
maybe.
There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
What is going on in there?
One of the other kills.
You barely have to step. Good girl.
That's one of our branded.
He can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled. A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went. Someone made sure work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris. Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And... sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh. I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But... if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand.
Oh, we fucked it.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean... I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell ya. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Just randomly remembers and Torgo kicked that dude off the leg and how freaking funny that was.
I could make a fortune.
Swords held in the east.
I hear the leathers are due to go up.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down. Don't let them get away.
The only thing I think they could have done to the combat to make it better is because you, especially because you only lose 5, like add in
there.
Over here. Weapons or something, like a big weapon like
Excuse
a great
me.
axe or
I'll use that
something,
blade of
and
yours.
a boat have weapons.
Curse
so,
my
like, you
luck.
have
A branded. No time to argue with whoever holds your leash.
I guess.
That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfers, are you? Good.
Maybe
She
like
won't begrudge me the
like
use of
a
you then.
staff.
Well, there's wolves about.
You played too much 15,
Tried
relax.
dealing with them ourselves.
You played too much
Made
15.
out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter a lot.
15 different
But
weapons?
we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. They've made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
I'd wager the starving animal, of course, they're gonna get more aggressive. I don't understand. That seems like a dumb idea.
When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
You're hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
It's over. Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down. Don't let them get away.
Gotta find this Bryce. Let him know the road's safe.
Wonder how
price?
What's
If the
it
price
to
is
you,
right.
bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a
What kind of hunter is he that he can't handle a pack of wolves?
Oh, Frederick! You oily bastard. I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that. Served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks, true master.
I know it's Final Fantasy, but it isn't actually kind of which they put in a
Look,
good bad
the
choice
windmills.
system.
That must be Eastpool.
Excellent. Out of the fight. Keep your distance, boy.
Yeah.
A Western style theme.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young.
What are you talking about? They want to... What do you mean?
Jobs or
It's got jobs.
classes, I guess.
Quiet.
It's not, no,
Isn't it?
doesn't look like a Final Fantasy stuff. Dragon's
You.
Look at that.
You're Clive Rossfield.
RPG mixed with Shadow Colossus 5, getting Clemens. Please.
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too.
Please, Skyrim. Boring as
It's
fuck.
so good to see you both again.
How dare you, all the Bethesda fans out
It's
there
good to see
trying
you too.
Bethesda fans are fucking stupid.
You're not hyped for Starfield, though?
What?
You're not hyped for Starfield, though?
I'm not really hyped for any game Bethesda puts out.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but
You know
what is
what
mine
then?
is yours.
That was a Bethesda game?
Technically they bought the company at some point. I don't remember if it was before the second one or after the second one, but
Okay,
Tango Studios, the guy left though.
An actual Bethesda game, like a Skyrim or Fallout. What's the last one you played?
The last one I played, I mean I did play Skyrim for like an hour, but there was, I don't know, I feel like there's like no point to those games. There's too much freedom.
Yeah, I know, you have planned like 30, 40 hours for
Such a tender age.
All I did most of the time was just smack my horse until I leveled my stuff up.
What? Why would you do this?
Because the horse has like crazy health, and you just keep beating the shit out of it to level up all your skills.
I did not know.
We survived, and
whenever
Now
I
we're
play
back.
Skyrim again, which will be never,
It's wonderful to
I
see you
remember
safe and well, Lady Hannah.
I might start it up again for like an hour, then quit. That's usually what happens.
And before that was probably one of the Fallout games.
Gotcha.
I always try getting into the Fallout games, but I don't know, they're just so desolate and boring.
Yeah.
Do you
The last
think you'll
time I
stay
played
here
Fallout, I was able to get
in
into it
Eastpool?
because I downloaded a crap ton of mods.
Rosalith still enjoys
that
the Mother
basically turned
Crystal's
into a
blessing,
third-person
does he
game.
not?
I think I
You
would actually
could
enjoy
always
it
move.
decently. I played it to get 35, 40
This
hours.
house holds a
before
lot of
I got,
memories for me.
Bored.
I can't really
So long
think
as I
of
can
anything
live here
besides
in
Fallout
peace.
and
Here I
Elder
shall
Scrolls.
stay.
Does Bethesda make anything else?
Actual Bethesda?
Not that it matters.
No,
The
I don't
capital is
think so.
closed to civilians by order of the Duchess.
Those are those big games.
Or should I say, Her
They
Imperial
started with
Majesty.
Elder Scrolls, and they were like, let's do Elder Scrolls
Annabella's
with
marriage
guns.
to the Emperor of Sambrec.
Well, no, they took that
heralded
over.
great
That was a
many
different
changes.
company that
Yeah.
made the first ones.
Yes.
Now they're like, let's do Elder Scrolls in space.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to.
Please. There is nothing to forgive.
Oh, Doom. They make Doom, or they just publish Doom?
Not make an exception for you and your husband.
Yeah, see, they suck.
What?
See, they suck. They don't make anything good.
You haven't
They're
heard.
kind of like Square in that they have.
Rodney passed away on the night of the fire.
Well, I mean, but Square is its own company. That's actually owned by another company.
True. Well, Square is not owned by another company yet.
No, I mean, technically, I guess if you want to consider Enix their owner.
Clive.
Oh yeah, Enix did buy them. Yeah. Bought Square.
My poor child. You look pale.
Only because they lost so much money on the Final Fantasy movie.
I insist you rest.
See what happens when you rely too much on one franchise. Speaking of which, I can't wait for Dragon's Dogma 2 to come out.
That's their money. Me too. I want to play that.
I might play that next.
When's Dragon's Dogma 2 coming out?
Well, I mean Dragon's Dogma in general.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I'm done playing all the other dumbass games I started.
Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning.
I'm shifting over the ones I tried so I can put them away. But the pile just keeps getting bigger. I don't have time for all these games.
Baldur's Gate 3 is a big one I'm looking for now.
I don't know, after all the details they gave about it, I don't know if I even want to try playing it. It'll take me 3 years to play.
13 years. Without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me
I
going.
think when they say 126.
It's quite just an emotional moment.
That I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning.
I don't know how I like this scene or not.
But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I thought hundreds died, there were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
He just messed up. He went all emotional in front of her like that. Now she's gonna later on like, remember that time you were being a bitch boy?
No,
sleep well.
Less of a man now, Clive. Fucking whining and shit. Yeah, that's what they all say.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn
He's looking
became
more and more
Archduke,
like Dracula.
our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, good thing he's carrying a second sword he'll never use.
For them. Sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
I mean, honestly, that armor and the style and everything, he looks like he's from Dragon Age 2.
You've been most
Dragon Age 2 looks like all that dragon armor that they wore at the end of the game. The Champion's Gear or whatever it was called.
But seeing you again took me back to happier
I didn't play
times.
Dragon Age 2 at all. I played Dragon Age 1 and
Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
I didn't like it.
You know, like what?
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate.
Yeah, that one was a mess. So he's got all new gear on now?
Yeah.
Oh, new sword and everything too.
Yep.
Is it better?
Everything's better.
You think that?
Let's go.
Hey, oh, let's go. Oh, there's a merchant here too. That's odd. Which one of you is the merchant? What you got to sell me?
Anything take your fancy?
Yeah, I don't need that. I have that. I upgraded that. Breath of the Wind, it's Breath of the Wild. Alright. So, like, this is just stupid collection shit? Like, is it, like, tied to something? Like, you get a trophy for it or some shit?
Maybe. Like, all music. I think we have a trophy in
7.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Stupid shit.
I remember doing that trophy.
It's a pretty cool looking sword, though.
Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers?
Everything Sterling pointed out. The main character owns slaves.
He's a slave that owns slaves. I mean, it's true.
I was a child when last I came to Eastpool.
Before he became
I didn't recognize you.
No.
I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any hope.
Such a weird fucking word. The duchy.
Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. we'd hand them over to the sheriffs and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house. And still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master.
Like before remake even
not anymore.
Or no, before even
they wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still,
that's just crazy thinking about wasting 10 years on a video game.
The graphics and look at it, like it just takes that long to make games.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, by the time they take all the time, then they have to keep upping the graphics because you know, stuff had come out since they started doing it. You quit dicking around.
And that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Like, they haven't even started actually physically making the game yet. I mean...
But still.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Because the big thing is, because the writer for Rememborn and Heavensward left and started this. The new writer took over. Now she, who has been a writer the whole entire 14, has also now been promoted out of it. So there's rumors that she's either working on another game or she's already have her own.
I've read the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Alright, let's ask around.
Going around, for sure.
Someone must have seen him.
I don't think 17 will be done by then. I think 17 will be done by a different studio.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'll often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose.
The dialogue and the shit in this game is so long that I'm almost done streaming and I haven't like done anything in this game.
No.
Anyway, you'll be around here somewhere.
As 14. They've always been. I like to call this team.
Thank you.
I love this team. Whoever ends up listening to this, I love this team. I love what they do at 14. They have a seriously mouthy issue where all the freaking games are so mouthy.
Well, now.
Characters just won't shut up.
What brings you to Eastport, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer.
People seem to like it. So.
You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him?
Yeah,
if you don't mind me asking.
Like all the Baldur's Gate 3 stuff, how they say how much dialogue's in it. It's like, that's not always a good thing.
That's what I was going to say.
Well, then it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalind.
I
was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. They weren't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions.
I think that 174
the levies
hours
going up and up and up, even as the Blight took half the harvest.
All the characters and all the stories, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, listen to me. Telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either. Though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day. Almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
on a mo.
Hold on a mo.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper might know where your bearer is. He's taken the old boy under his wing, so to speak. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stables.
Yeah.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
It actually doesn't seem like it's that long of a game then. That's kind of boring.
I'm sorry, Jill.
So you're too sure it's...
Well, I mean, with all the stuff they say it's in the game to only take about 30 hours to beat.
Let's head for the stables.
I think...
Divinity 2 is a lot more than 30 hours to beat. Really? It felt like we played that game fucking forever.
We did do everything. That was... If we just did the main story, we did everything. That's why it took us so long.
Yeah, but that even said with the side quests it'd be only 35 hours.
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute
here,
and
it
he
says at the
disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
So what was that 35 hours about then?
Maybe
And
because
this bearer
that's
you're
being
looking for,
based off
he's
of
an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens,
the
yes?
open,
That's the
they did an
fella.
early access version,
How'd
and
you
maybe
know
the
all
early
this?
access version didn't
I've
have all
never
the
seen you
stories.
in Eastpool before, but
And
you seem
maybe
to know the place better than I do
official,
myself.
like, release will have more story in there, well. So I think it makes sense to me. Yeah, they're saying it's 75 hours.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him. Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further? Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
They need to die.
Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Stay down. Keep your distance, boy. That's enough. Farewell. Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
How the hell does he get to be so old?
You think?
Clive.
It just depends And the life they live, I suppose.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. You wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete. I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
You know what? I think that's what the problem is. I think it's a pacing issue. Because how action-oriented this game is, to have these long, drawn-out conversations just like kills the steam of the gameplay. I think that's what's getting to me.
A lot of people have an issue with them too. I didn't mind it for the most part. Like, I don't like. I talk about how I don't like the quest. I don't. I think the remake quests that much either, but I'll still do them. I enjoy the combat.
Well, it's not that. I'm not really like bothered by all that. It's just like how much talking is
I
involved.
didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing.
It's like
light is leaching the ether from the soil.
They say like
When
5
the
things.
last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this.
But they, you mean?
No plants.
It's
No
really
animals.
it's an issue with this
No
game.
life.
It's carried over.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
I was hoping that was the one thing it didn't carry over.
What's this? Another relic of the fallen. We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
But then 15 had the issue where it didn't tell you enough, and a lot of it ended up being kind of like, what?
Alright, we're done for now then. Right before we actually get to something interesting, probably. Alright. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Hope you had a good time and catch you on the next one. See you later.